Well, howdy there, Internet people. It's Bo again. So, today we are going to talk about the Senate race in Georgia and the Republican nominee there, Herschel Walker, and the situation that has developed there. And we're going to kind of go into it. I can assure you, this video is not going where you think. I want to talk about the Republican Party's response to it. That's what's really important here because it showcases something that I don't think most Republicans actually know. If you missed it, Walker has positioned himself as somebody who is very against certain types of family planning. No exceptions. None. And now allegations have surfaced that in the past he has paid for that exact kind of family planning. Now, I do want to point out I haven't looked into the allegations, like at all, because I don't care. I don't care about the inherent hypocrisy that it would exist because the Republican Party base doesn't care about it either. What I care about is the Republican response to it. In particular, there were comments from Dana somebody, I'll put a link down below, and she said that she didn't care. That she didn't care that winning was a virtue and that what she really wanted was control of the Senate. I mean, that's very refreshing honesty. It's a mask-off moment. Just one of those things, hey, this is how it is. Good for you. Good for you. Now let's talk about what that means. It showcases how far the Republican Party has fallen from its stated beliefs. And I am not talking about family planning. I'm talking about the general tenet that the Republican Party tries to rally its constituents behind. The idea of freedom and individual liberty and all of that stuff and small government. The response to this shows that that's not true. You don't want freedom, you want to be ruled. If you hear about this situation and you're willing to overlook it because it gives you control of the Senate, Walker has done this thing that is just theoretically unforgivable according to these allegations. But you'll overlook it to get control of the Senate because what you care about is being a good government stooge. If you're willing to overlook it to get control of the Senate, to get control of the government, but you're not willing to overlook it for your neighbors so they can have control of their body, you don't care about freedom. You don't care about individual liberty. They have played you. They have tricked you. They have duped you. They have control of you. But that's what you want because you're willing to overlook it. You don't care about the republic. You don't care about representative democracy. You don't want to be represented. You want to be ruled. That's what this shows. Individual liberty is something that you're willing to cast aside so your team can have control of the government. That seems kind of counter to all of the rhetoric, doesn't it? And that's what this shows. It shows a willingness to overlook a behavior that would be just condemned universally as long as you get control of the government. But you won't overlook that same behavior for your neighbor, for your daughter, for your friend, so they can have control of their body. You do not care about freedom. They've got you. That, to me, is what matters here. I know there's a lot of people, especially liberals, who want to draw attention to the hypocrisy of it. I personally can't condemn Walker for something that I don't think is wrong. You want to talk about the hypocrisy of it, that's fine, but it's very evident the Republican Party doesn't care about the hypocrisy. They care about doing what the government tells them to do, obeying. And they want to make sure that their team can control the government. So they can tell other people what to do because they don't care about freedom. They don't care about individual liberty. That's the takeaway from this. Anyway, it's just a thought. Y'all have a good day.